Hello, my name is Brian, and today I will be talking about the natural history and management of the pathogen known as Wuchereria Bancrofti. Now, the way that this pathogen is transferred is through a mosquito bite. So if you think about a mosquito and when it bites a human, the pathogen gets injected from that mosquito bite and it develops microfilari that will eventually turn into this worm, and this worm we know today as Bancrofti. Now, the diagnosis for this pathogen is relatively simple. The scientists will take a blood sample of a patient and they will look into it to discover the microfilari in it. And what's interesting about this is that this procedure has to be done at night only, because the microfilari are actually nocturnals, and so they move only during the nighttime as opposed to any part of the day. Now, what this pathogen does is it causes dysfunction of the lymphatic system, this system right here. And what the system's main function to do is get rid of fluid waste from the body. But what this pathogen does instead is the exact opposite. It actually collects it, and this is known as lymphatic filariasis, which is the high fluid collection of the purpose of the pathogen. It collects high fluids, and it causes bacterial infection. And some of the physical ways this can affect a human body are two ways. It could lead to lymphedema, which is swelling in the legs, arms, and genital areas, which is due to the fluid collection. So if the fluid isn't going anywhere, it's just going to swell up parts of the human body, like this person's legs right here. It's just going to make them all swell, and it's going to make it very difficult for them to, live their lives with swollen legs like this. And another way it could affect the body is through a condition known as elephantiasis, which is just skin thickening of the body and bacterial infection. So we look at this individual's feet, it's all thick and there's all bacteria around it, and it's just very uncomfortable for a person to live with. Now, luckily, there is treatment for this condition. There are many drugs that have a specific purpose of killing the pathogen. And so there's one drug called diethylcarbamazine, and what it does is it kills the microfilari and mature worms in that person. Now, there are common side effects to this being a drug, such as dizziness, fever, nausea, headache, and other side effects. And they're very common for any medical drug. They have side effects, so it's nothing too severe. And of course, there are other drugs that do this same thing. Albendazole and ivermectin, they all kill the microfilari and mature worms. They kill them, and they have similar side effects, and so it's very possible for this pathogen to be treated inside the body.